Now, you support more of the capitalist tenets, if you want to put it that way.
Right.
And we're going to be discussing some of what that is.
I think that most of the problems we're facing in the economy right now are the result of over-regulation,
Too much
over-taxation. Yeah. I mean, government, what is government?
Now, some would say, okay, I'm going to interrupt you there for
go
1
ahead.
second, because we look south of the border, and there are those that have the opposite criticism. They'll say not enough regulation, because when you look at what happened with, once again, I'm bringing this up, Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae, that there just wasn't enough regulation. How would you answer to that?
Well, those were government creations, both Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac.
Yes, they were.
And they are you'll notice, those are the ones that are sitting right at the bottom of the foundation of the problem, were government-created banks that were designed to give money to people who were not creditworthy. And as a result, they just printed money and said, well, you don't have a job, but here's some money anyway, because, we want to be equal with credit extension, give it to people independently of whether they're actually making any money. That all sounds fine in communist utopia, but the ultimate reality is one that comes crashing down on you. You can only cheat reality for the short term. In the long term, you cannot cheat reality. See, the old commercial, you can't cheat Mother Nature, and you can't.
You don't believe in bailouts? You don't believe in bailouts? Well, maybe that's why the NDP aren't mentioned.
To a point, yeah, and depending on where it's going, if you're going to put it in the right sector, bailing out banks, I don't agree with at all. No, I don't.
Okay.
It was done before the rise of Hitler in Germany. What they did is they printed money just the exact same way. They tried to spend their way out of an economic slump by actually creating more dollars. And that's exactly what they've done, only
that's what's happening,
on a huge scale. Immense,
lowers the
trillions.
value. Lowers the value.
Every dollar becomes less and less valuable over time, and it takes months for the effects to be felt. But you just watch. In my view, we're looking for a downslide, a double-dip recession. Huge. It's going to be horrible.
Absolutely.
Every bit as bad
I'm hearing that. It sounds really negative, and that's not what people want to hear. But I've also heard many people say, experts, that we're really in an artificial bubble here.
They need a reality check.
Because there are some experts who believe that the economy is every bit as good as you're willing to convince yourself that it is, and that as long as you believe it's good, you'll keep buying and spending and working. But that's false. The reality is that debt is a reality. You have to pay those debts down. They don't erase just because you feel good about the economy, and those debts are tomorrow's expenditures. And once you've already spent them, tomorrow has no money. That's when we all become impoverished. We're heading for disaster. I can honestly say this. Harper is criticized sometimes for not spending enough. He spends way too much. But
that's your criticism.
Nowhere near as much as they have in the United States. And so, as far as people shooting themselves in the head, we're using a BB gun, they're using a shotgun. It's not good in either situation, but thank goodness we don't have another Obama up here.
Do you agree with that?
Well,
do you agree, thank goodness we don't have another Obama up here, or would you not?
Absolutely, and I agree with the point that he made, especially with our monetary system.